Today, we're going to discuss the 3 benefits of spiritual enlightenment during fasting. And it is based upon the Maat spring equinox that we are going to be celebrating the power of Maat during this fasting experience. But before I begin, this is what I need you to do. I need you to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so we can give you information every single day on how you can manifest the love of your life, manifest marriage, or even manifest money. So with that in mind, and also don't forget, you can also sign up for my free course, speaking about manifestation, on how to manifest love in 2025. Click the link in the description down below and get your free copy today. So this is how we're going to begin. Blessings to Maat, Maati, and Maat Keru. And we are here today to celebrate and give you the 3 experiences that I experience every time I do a 7-day, this is a 7-day fast that normally begins the 20th or the 21st. I started mine on the 21st, and it normally begins during the evening of the 20th. So I began mine the evening of the 20th. And so now I am on my 5th day of the fast, okay? And so the reason why we do it for 7 days is, number one, it is beginning of a new season. In springtime in Africa was basically our new year. So this is the time when we're preparing for a brand new year. And what we want to focus on are the 10 principles. I know you've heard about 7, but it's actually 10 principles of Maat. The number 1 primary principles are truth, number 2, justice, number 3, righteousness, number 4, order, number 5, balance, number 6, reciprocity, number 7, harmony. Those are the 7 that you know about. But also there's peace and love. Somewhere along the line, people have neglected to mention those things. Though peace and love is in all of those other, 7 principles, we got to emphasize it now today in 2025 to make it actually clear and understood that it is necessary that we bring more love into this world. And primarily, what I generally do is each year I try to focus on, when I'm doing the spring equinox in honor of Maat and those principles, I try to focus on one principle for those 7 days. And the idea is that during those 7 days, we are setting up for the whole entire year. And basically, in a nutshell, what I am focusing on is bringing more love into the world. And I'm talking about some real love. I'm talking about that unconditional love. I'm talking about the love that does not have any conditions, no boundaries. And I'm talking about the type of love that's not about bartering. You do this for me, and I do this for you. Because if you don't do this for me, it's a reflection of you not loving me, and vice versa. So we are very clear that no matter what anyone does, good or bad, we are going to still honor, love, and respect them. And that's some deep love, and it's very, very, very challenging to do, especially in 2025. And that's why I really am emphasizing the importance of bringing Maat into this year more than ever, and really sharing it with you, because Maat goes back into ancient times. She was the goddess of the social order. Contrary to, I was watching a brother basically state that Maat was not a goddess. She was the goddess of the social order of the universe. You see, what a lot of people don't understand is that we really did understand from the very beginning of civilization that we are a manifestation of the higher source. Some people call it God, the universe, etc. And when we came down to this earth, we beamed down, Scotty, like you've seen in Star Trek. We came down as gods and goddesses. Very clear. I want to make that very clear. We are gods and goddesses made manifest in the flesh. And so with that title and understanding, and that's the problem, people don't understand that they are gods and goddesses. And that's why they minimize their power. You're not a god and goddess in training. No, you're it. And what you need to do, focus on, is to realize that and to bring it out. You see, in the Latin term, educ, like an education, means to bring out already something that's already inside of you. And only goodness and love and God is inside of you. There's nothing else. There's no duality. It's just complete, unconditional love. And I think that's a message we need to get out to people, because people really believe that there is either or, etc. No, it's just real simple. That's the truth. And Maat is about telling you the truth. All the other stuff is an illusion. The hate, the envy, the greed, all the opposites of what love, compassion, giving, mercy, grace, all the opposite, ego, all the opposites of that are the divinity, are the truth of what you are. And so that's why it's so important that we tap into that. So in realizing that, here's the 3 benefits of fasting that contributes to me being more loving and experiencing more love in 2025. The number 1 benefit of fasting, it helps decalcify the pineal gland. Let me lift this up a little bit. The third eye that is located right here. It helps decalcify it. And when it decalcifies it, what it does, it really opens up your vibrational frequency of intuition. You see, Maat's philosophy is that we intuit things from our brain and also from our heart. What Maat did was weigh the heart against the feather on the scale. And if your heart was as light as a feather, on Judgment Day, you transitioned well into the next dimension. And what's lightness on the scale as your heart has got to be completely in unconditional love. Happy, joy, peace, bliss, compassion, forgiveness, mercy, grace, all those beautiful high vibrational frequencies so that you can be at peace. Now, we're very clear about living heaven right here on earth. So we need to carry that with us on a daily basis. And that's why I really want to share this with you, because when that pineal glands open up and the intuition, comes out towards you, let me tell you, the first thing that I'm very clear about, you see, when I'm in an area that's for business, that's home, that is in any type of environment, as far as going to the grocery store, simply put, if you are of a high vibrational frequency, you're going to draw to you who and what you are. And so because my pineal gland, intuitively, I can feel people. I know when people like me, and I know when people don't like me. I know when people are belligerent and going to cause trouble. Like, for example, I went into a pizza shop, and I could feel the energy of the guy. It was funny because I saw him walking. I didn't know he worked at the pizza shop. And I knew instantaneously, I saw him walking towards the pizza shop. And when I felt his energy as he was walking towards the pizza shop, the first thought was, energy, I need to stay away from that vibrational frequency. And that's the blessing. You see, people, the vibrational frequency tell you who are supposed to be in your life and who's not supposed to be in your life. You know, so many women ask me, you know, Elon, okay, is that guy supposed to be in my life? When you are tapped into, you'll know instantaneously he is not the one. That's why it's so imperative that you fast in order to open up that pineal gland to give you all the answers you need to know as far as what vibrational frequencies and environments you need to be in. It's not just people, it's places, it's situations, it's circumstances. That's so important. But in a nutshell, back to that story, when I walked into the pizza place and saw, oh, this is him working, boy, did he have an ATL. Boy, did he not want to talk to me or help me with my order. It was so blatant, but I was so glad. And I was prepared for his behavior because I already knew, and so I counteracted. And before you know it, I had him smiling, I had him laughing, and I told him at the end, I love you. And you know what he said? I love you too. You see, that's how you do it. You don't absorb it. You don't attack it. You transform it. If someone is giving you hate, you give it what back? Love. So that's the first thing you want to do. You want to decalcify with spiritual, fasting. It helps decalcify that pineal gland. The number 2 benefit of spiritual fasting is that what it does, it, believe it or not, we talk about fasting, it slows you down. It completely relaxes you so that you can deal with life basic order. You are doing everything in a meditative state. You're walking. I'm more cognizant of every activity that I do, and it helps me to slow down and be attentive and to be aware of my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions, in order to handle situations and circumstances much better. I am doing walking meditations. I am doing business meditations. I am doing meditations as I am even talking to you right now. It puts you in a constant state of meditation. Meditation is not just about, sitting down and being in a yoga position and closing our eyes. Meditation is a way of life. Like I said, it's God talking back to us. So I'm always listening to God and to handle every little thing in life. I had to tell myself, slow down, Elon. Breathe, Elon. Everything's okay, Elon. I was feeling a slight pain from the fasting on my side. Spirit told me to hold the side until all is well. All is relaxed. All is good. And once I did that, what happened? The pain completely went away. Because in the mouth is the power of the tongue. You speak into existence the life and death of it. I speak life into my life on a consistent and daily basis. I don't deal with death. So number 3 benefit of spiritual fasting, and it is the most important, I save the best for last, and that is when you fast, you open up the whole entire vibrational frequency of the universe to feed you all the love that you need in order to sustain you for the rest of your life. What do I mean by that? And that is when you are open, because you're not eating, you're not distracted from thinking about eating, when I'm going to eat, when I'm going to cook my food, or drinking, and all that kind of stuff. You are so focused on the divinity of God. And as long as you focus on the divinity of God, God will bring you the answers to everything you need. When you make that sacrifice, it will come to you, and it will come to you fast. You do the work and it will honor you. So I'm very clear that when I complete this fast, it will be focused on complete unconditional love, and more love will come to me as I give more love out into the world. Now listen, this is what I need you to do to make sure you get more love into your life today. Get that free course, hit the link down below, How to Manifest Love in 2025, and I promise you, you get all the other tips and secrets on how to manifest everything and anything you need in life, because whatever you manifest in your life, you'll need a lot of love in order to be able to do that. And with that in mind, like, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 hit the notification bell, and give me your spiritual fasting experience. And do you honor Maat? And do you celebrate her? And do you realize that she was the social order of the universe for everybody? And if we had more Maat today, we would have more truth, justice, righteousness, order, balance, reciprocity, and harmony. In Maat world, there is no war. We got two wars going on not in the USA, in the world. And in addition to that, we've got some challenges in the White House. So we got to do a lot of love, because what we find outside of ourselves is a reflection of what we have, the war that's going on inside of ourselves. So we've got to honor that, and we've got to transform it and give a lot of love. Make love, not war. Peace, hetapu, namaste. Have a fantastic, glorious day. I love you all. Bye-bye for now.